Hey guys, Matt here. This is going to be a quick little video. I'm going to do kind of a overview of a holster I picked up here, probably been about 4 months ago. Now, I got this holster from a fellow YouTuber, Double Tap Shooting. Now, he's got a website. I'm going to put all the information down below to his website where he custom makes Kydex holsters and also to his YouTube channel. Now, he sent this to me for free. He wanted me to try it out, and I've been really happy with it. I essentially got this holster as a range use holster for my Smith & Wesson M&P. And for the most part, I still would primarily use it for a range use holster, something like that. But it does work pretty well for concealed carry. Actually, it works really well for concealed carry. I just don't conceal carry a full-size handgun. Of course, my Smith & Wesson M&P is a full-size handgun. And for me personally, it just doesn't work. I like smaller guns. They suit me better. I can't hide a full-size pistol the way some people can. It just doesn't work for me. Now, I do have it on right now. This is just kind of a typical shirt that I would wear when I go out, whether it's going to the store, the movies, whatever. This is also very similar to a shirt that I would wear when I go to work. Just kind of a regular polo shirt. Now, I've got the gun on me right now, full-size Smith & Wesson M&P. If you're looking for it, you can probably see it. If you're not, if you're just somebody out walking around, you happen to look at somebody else, you probably wouldn't even notice that there's anything there. I will tell you though, however, that, and this is why I don't typically carry a full-size gun, is when I turn to the side, you can see the handle kind of poking out back here, and that's pretty much why I don't conceal carry a full-size gun. I'm just not wide enough front to back to cover that little butt sticking out there on the grip. But it does do a very good job of conceal carry. Like I said, not really what I got it for. This model right here is called the Predator model. All right, I think they sell this for $59.99. I can't really remember. Like I said, I've had it for a while, and I'll put the information down below. But it's a really nice little holster. Fits on tight, very good. I mean, if you wanted to use it for concealed carry, you obviously could. Whatever gun you're going to get, even if you are going to carry something like this, that's a full-size gun. Pulls out very well. Snaps back in just as easily. And again, like I said, even with a full size on me, it conceals pretty damn good. Again, turn to the side, you can see a little bit, but that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get to the table, and we'll get a little bit closer look at this little holster. All right, guys. Well, here we are. Let's take a look at the holster up close and personal. You can see that a lot of time and attention was put into this gun. You can see how well it is molded to the gun with the Picatinny rails, even the trigger there, the takedown lever, everything. A lot of time and effort put in to make sure that this holster would fit this gun perfectly. Now, one thing that does, it makes the holster very tight when you first get it. Now, for me personally, I like that because over time, and I haven't had a ton of experience with Kydex holsters, plenty of people out there have a lot more experience than me, but over time Kydex does loosen up, kind of like leather does, although not in the same way. Just in that, the more you holster and unholster it, the more you keep it pressed up against your body where you've got body heat on it. Sometimes it's weeks, months, maybe even a year. It does start to loosen up after a while, so having it be nice and tight when you first get it, just kind of a nice little feature. Now, I will say, like I said, I got this as a range use holster because one, I don't conceal carry full-size guns, and the other thing is because this model, this is the Predator, does not come with a sweat guard. Now, you can get models that do come with a sweat guard from Double Tap, but this one doesn't. And for me personally, where I live in South Texas, if you live in a place that's as hot as it is down here, you don't wear an undershirt, and I don't want that part of my gun rubbing up against my body. You might get a little bit of rust here and there, especially depending on what kind of coating your gun has. So that's just one thing to keep in mind if you're looking for it for concealment. I would get one of the models that has a sweat guard on it, especially if you live somewhere hot like I do. All in all, I have really loved this holster. It's been a great range use holster. It's worked very well. Every time I've gone to the range with the M&P, I've taken this holster and I love it. Now, that being said, and like I tell a lot of people, I got this for free. And when people send me stuff for free, I tell them one thing. Look, I'm going to be honest with this, and I'm going to tell you if there's anything I don't like about it. Now, is there anything about this holster I don't like? Absolutely not. It's been a great holster. There is one thing that I would kind of like to see them maybe make a little bit of a change on, and that is the thickness of the Kydex that's used on the belt loops here. Now, obviously, you look at these belt loops, they're absolutely fine. I've had this for over 4 months now, and I've had no problems with it, and all the times I've taken it to the range, and all the times I have, used it. But that being said, I have seen in the past where the thinner Kydex belt loops do tend to be the first thing to crack or warp or something like that on a holster. That being said, I've never had a problem with these. They've worked fine, but I think that'd be kind of a nice little upgrade if Double Tap just used a slightly thicker Kydex for the belt loops there, just to kind of beef it up a little bit. But again, I've had absolutely no problems with this one in particular. It's worked great, and so when it comes to that, I can highly recommend it. I mean, these things start at $59.99, which is kind of on the low end for custom Kydex holsters. So, I mean, really, what more can you ask for? It does what it's supposed to do. It looks good. It's very well made. You can tell time and effort was put into it, and it's a good price. So, all in all, I'm going to recommend it, guys. I've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun at the range. So, that's it, guys. Appreciate you watching. Questions, comments, send them my way, and we'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks.